The city was loud, busy, people rushed by, eyes glued to phones. No one saw me. I was invisible, lost. My job was boring. Papers, emails, the same thing every day. I felt empty, like I was meant for something more. One night, I walked home alone. The streetlights blurred in the rain. I just wanted to disappear. Then I saw it, a glimmer in the gutter, a small silver key. I picked up the key. It was cold in my hand. As I touched it, a light sparked. The light grew, swirling around me. Fear gripped me. I couldn't breathe. The light vanished. I was in a forest. Silence surrounded me. Gone were the city sounds, replaced by chirping crickets and rustling leaves. What just happened? Where was I? Trees towered above me. Sunlight peeked through the leaves. I was scared, but also curious. I started walking. The forest was alive with sounds and smells. Birds sang, squirrels chattered. I felt strangely calm. After what felt like hours, I saw a light through the trees, a village, smoke curled from chimneys. Hope surged through me. Maybe I could find help here. The village was small. Houses were made of wood and stone. People wore simple clothes. They stared at me with curiosity. An old woman approached me. Her face was kind. She spoke in a language I didn't understand, but her gestures were welcoming. She took me to her home. It was small but cozy. She fed me soup and offered me a place to sleep. I felt safe for the first time in forever. Section 5. A helping hand. I couldn't understand the villagers, but I wanted to help. I was tired of feeling useless. I started helping the old woman. I chopped wood, fetched water, and weeded her garden. It was hard work, but I felt strong, capable. The other villagers started to accept me. They smiled and offered me food. I was starting to feel like I belonged. One day, a group of villagers returned from the woods, carrying a wounded man. He was pale and bleeding. Panic surged through me. I rushed to help. I remembered basic first aid from school. I cleaned his wound and bandaged it with cloth. The villagers looked at me with gratitude. The man would live. I felt a surge of pride. I had helped. I was no longer useless. The wounded man needed medicine, a special herb that grew deep in the forest. It was dangerous, especially at night. I volunteered to go. The old woman gave me a worried look, but handed me a lantern and a basket. I had to do this. The forest was dark and scary. Animals howled in the distance, but I was determined. I wouldn't let fear stop me. I found the herb after hours of searching. Relief washed over me. I raced back to the village, my heart pounding. When I returned, the villagers cheered. The old woman hugged me tightly. I had faced my fear and saved the day. That night, lying on my makeshift bed, I realized something. I wasn't lost anymore. I had found my strength, my purpose. The next morning, the sun seemed to shine brighter. The village felt like home, but a part of me missed my world, my family. As I held the silver key, it glowed faintly. Was it time to go back? I looked at the villagers, their faces filled with kindness and gratitude. This place, this journey, had changed me. I would never forget it. Taking a deep breath, I clutched the key. It was time to go home. But I wasn't the same scared girl who arrived. I was stronger, braver, ready to face anything.